श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुकारस्त्वन्धकारो वै ऋकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Today's last. तत्त्वविवेकः कः? आत्मा सत्यः तदन्यत् सर्वं मिथ्या इति। आत्मा कः? स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण शरीराद् व्यतिरिक्तः पंचकोशातीतः सन् अवस्थात्रय साक्षी सच्चिदानंद स्वरूपः सन् यस्तिष्ठति स आत्मा स्थूल शरीरं किम् पंचीकृत पंचमहाभूतैः कृतम् सत्कर्मजन्यम् सुख दुःख दुःखादिभोगायतनं शरीरम् अस्ति जायते वर्धते विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते विनश्यति इति। अस्ति जायते वर्धते विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते षड्विकारवत् एतत् स्थूलशरीरम् सूक्ष्मशरीरं किम् अपञ्चीकृत पञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतम् सत्कर्मजन्यम् सुखदुःखादिभोगसाधनम् पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि पञ्चकर्मेन्द्रियाणि पञ्चप्राणादयः मनः च एकम् बुद्धिः च एका एवं सप्तदश कलाभिः सह यस्तिष्ठति सप्तदश कलाभिः सह तत्सूक्ष्मशरीरम् श्रोत्रं त्वक्चक्षुरस्नाघ्राणम् इति पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि श्रोत्रस्य दिक्देवता रसनायाः वरुणः घ्राणस्य अश्विनो इति ज्ञानेन्द्रियदेवताः श्रोत्रस्य विषयः शब्दग्रहणम् त्वचो विषयः स्पर्शग्रहणम् चक्षुषः विषयः रूपग्रहणम् रसनायाः विषयः रसग्रहणम् घ्राणस्य विषयः गन्धग्रहणम् इति वाक्पाणिपादपायो उपस्थानि इति वाक्पाणिपादपानि इति पञ्चकर्मेन्द्रियाणि वाचो देवता वह्निः हस्तयोरिन्द्रः पादयोर्विष्णुः पायोर्मृत्युः उपस्थस्य प्रजापतिः इति कर्मेन्द्रियदेवताः वाचो विषयः भाषणम् पाणयोर्विषयः वस्तुग्रहणम् पादयोर्विषयः गमनम् विषयः गमनम् पायोर्विषयमलत्यागः विषयः मलत्यागः उपस्थस्य विषयः आनन्दः इति कारणशरीरं किम् अनिर्वाच्य अनादि अविद्यारूपम् शरीरद्वयस्य कारणमात्रम् द्वयस्य कारणमात्रं सत्स्वरूप अज्ञानम् Yesterday we have completed. If doesn't work, then we will start. Right now, let it be like that. 3 times it has gone, again it is come. So yesterday we have seen total Sukshma Sharira, the description of Sukshma Sharira. So even what are the Gnanendriyani, what are the devatas of each and indriya sense organ, even what are the Karmendriyani, and what are the devatas and what are the spheres of action. Everything we have seen in detail. Now we are seeing Karana Sharira. Yesterday we have seen Karana Shariram is equal to Avidya Rupam. We will see why it is called Karan Shariram, but Karan Sharira is equal to Avidya Rupam. It is in the form of ignorance. And whenever here we discuss Vidya or Avidya, is always regarding consciousness only. So all consciousness is here. If we don't know, and I am that consciousness is called Vidya. And if we don't know, I am all pervading consciousness, it is called Avidya. So yes, Karana Sharira is equal to Avidya. So Avidya Rupam that we have seen. So to take ourselves as a body, mind, sense complex is called Avidya. We consider ourselves as a subtle body is also called Avidya. So Avidya in a Rupam is in the form of Karan Sharira is nothing, but it is the form of ignorance that we have seen. And second thing we have seen, Anadi. One word Adi. Then Anadi. So we have seen Adi is one who is beginning is called Adi. But Adi has two meanings. One Adi is called beginning, and another meaning of Adi means etc. etc. So one is called beginning, and another is called etc. But here the meaning of Adi means beginning, but this ignorance is Karan Sharira, is Anadi. It doesn't have any beginning. It is a beginningless. And yesterday also I have told, when we take avidya as at individual level, at that time is called avidya, but when we take as total level, same avidya is called maya also. Even maya's another name is avidya. So here we are talking about avidya for individual. So it says avidya is anadi, it is the beginningless. And why we call it as a beginningless? So yesterday I told, if we say this avidya is born, suppose is born, is if adi, then we ask what is the karan, from where it is born. So we say if born from where? If we say from Chaitanya Tattva, then Chaitanya Tattva has Vidya. So from Vidya, Avidya cannot born. That's why we have says is Anadi. From where it comes, we don't know Anadi. But when Gnanam take place, we can say is even though it is a Anadi, but it's Sa Anta. Along with Anta, Atmagnan take place. At that time we know whole Jagat we are seeing, we are giving the reality. It is not real, but myself is all pervading consciousness is Satyam. This is called Gnanam. But if we don't know, it's called Agnanam, and it doesn't have any beginning. It's called Anadi. Third topic we have entered, and it's called Anirvachya. So yesterday I called Nirvachya. There is a one word, is called Nirvachya. Vachya means to be explained. Vachya means to be explained. And the meaning of Ni means Nishchita, which we can explain definitely, is called Nirvachya. Suppose somebody says, what is the nature of Atma? Then we say, Satyam Gnanam Anantam, which is not bound by time, space, anything. Then it is called Nirvachya. But in word, everything is called Anirvachya. Here I can say Nirvachya means which can be explained properly, which can be explained categorically, is called Nirvachya. But this Karan Shariram, this Avidya are called Anirvachya. Why? We say, ask the question, why? So I have written here one line. There are two words we are using. One is called Sat. Sat is equal to existence. In Gita, it becomes na sato vidyate bhavaha na bhavo vidya. The Sat is equal to existence. How long existence would be? If we ask somebody question, then what will the question? What will the answer? It is always with it. We cannot negate. It is called Sat. So Sat is equal to existence, and this existence cannot be negated. Even this whole universe is there, existence is there. Existence means consciousness. And if whole universe won't be there, but still consciousness will be there. It is called Sat, which cannot be negated at any time, is called Sat. The Sat cannot be negated because it is not bound by time, it is not bound by any place, and it is not bound by any object. So, how can we negate? That's why I have written Satchet Nabadit. If it is a Sat, we cannot negate. And if which is not available, suppose I have said, have you seen any flowers in the sky, in the space? Kapushpam. There is always one example. It's called Kapushpam. The flower in the sky. Have you seen? No. And then if we say, I have seen this Kapushpam, then they say some problem must be in mind. So they are saying Kapushpam. The meaning is, if flowers in the space we cannot see because they are not available. It cannot be appear because it is not available. It is a non-existence. Even they have given the example of Shashishunga, the rabbit. They have horn, but it cannot be possible. So all are non-existence. So can we say this avidya is non-existence? So they say even avidya is not non-existence because we feel it, we experience it. So it is called anirvachya, which cannot be negated. Satchet, the definition is satchet na badhet. If it is existence, we cannot negate. If existent cannot be negated, and if non-existence, then it should not appear. But it is appear also, and we can negate also, then it comes in between. Sat, it is not come in the category of Sat also, and it doesn't come in the category of non-existence also. So it's called anirvachya, which cannot be explained categorically, is called anirvachya. So whole Jagat is also called being Maya. Whole Jagat is also called anirvachya because we cannot explain categorically. That's why I used to say, suppose we say this is the pot, same we have an example. If we say this is pot, and more when we inquire, so what they say, this is not pot, but this is the clay. Then what is this pot? So we say this is only name, and this is only form. So this pot we cannot explain categorically. It is called avidya, it is called maya, even it is called mithya also. All jagat. So this is called anirvachya. So we cannot explain karana shariram means avidya categorically, and at the same time we cannot negate avidya also. It is in between. It's called anirvachya. There is I have told, there are many methodology are available in Vedanta to negate. So one of this prakriya is called Karana Karya Prakriya. It is called Karan Karya Prakriya. And what is this Karan Karya Prakriya? I would like to show. These both names are technical only. Karana Karya Prakriya, methodology. In methodology, in Sanskritam, is called Karana Karya Prakriya. We'll look methodology. And what is this Karana Karya Prakriya? So I have shown, saying our poor pot, only we have only one pot. So I have shown, before coming Vedanta, before attending any Vedanta class, the name of this pot is only pot. We never ask any question. We ask, what is this? Then they say pot, story is over. There is no further question. But in Vedanta, they keep on asking, this pot has dropped from the space, or this pot is created. When we say, yes, it is not dropped from the space, it is created, then we immediately ask, what is the cause of this pot? When we say, what is the cause of this pot? Immediately we say, it is a clay. So this clay considered as a karana in technical. Also cause means karana. So this clay is the cause. In the same way, what is this poor pot? This technical name is karyam. So here I have written, this pot is karyam, It is in English is called effect. So totally different word. Karyam is always we used to say karyam means to be done something. It's called karyam. But here karya karan prakriya is called karanam is cause. In whatever cause are always mithya. Why? Because they have their own karana. So pot is mithya because it has karana. Clay is mithya because it has own karana. So whole word we can negate, and whatever we can negate, everything is called mithya, either it's called avidya. So that's why I have written here one thing. This is called on pot and clay we have given adhyaropa. In English it's called superimposition and given the name karan. Now, again, this Vedantic people will start. If I touch the pot, to whom I am touching, whether pot or clay, then again we say, yeah, it is we are touching on the clay. Here, what is available on bottom? We say clay. Inside the pot, if we touch, so everywhere is clay, then where is the pot? What we are asking is called badha. It is called negation. So it will remain only clay. Then we ask, what is this? Then we have to answer, this is pot, only name. There is a pot, only form. There is a nothing grows anything. Pot is only name and form, nothing grows. Then what is the Satyam? Then what is the truth of this? Relatively, what is the truth of this pot? Then we say it is the clear. So same way, whole Jagat, we can do negation. And whatever we negate, it's called anirvachya. Whole word is anirvachya. That's why I used to tell, if somebody says this is the clock, no further question. But I say this is big arrow is called clock, or this small arrow. This is moving around, this minute is called clock. But there is something, this button is called. So we cannot describe this clock categorically. Even this clock is anirvachya. Same way, whole Jagat, including our body, even Sukshma Sharir also. Whole Jagat is called anirvachya because it is really, it doesn't have its own existence. In same time, they are not non-existence. So whole Jagat is what? Anirvachya. So Karana Sharira is because of what? Because of an Agnana. And because of this Agnana, we have this both body, and because of Agnanam, whole Jagat. In same way, Jagat, they say, even yesterday I have told, we can able to see this snake is a snake. Why? When rope is there. So on rope we are superimposed snake. That there is something is called adhishthanam to become, do some kalpana, to do some superimposition. Otherwise, if nothing is there, then how can we make an imagination? If there's any imaging, yat yat kalpitam, tat tat adhisthanavat kalpitatva. There is one rule is in Sanskritam is there. So whatever we imagine is always have their own something. So we are imaging whole world as a truth. This whole world we consider as a truth. Why? There is something of adhisthana. And what is the name of this adhisthana? It's called consciousness. We have superimposed whole world on the consciousness, which is not true. This is the ultimate Satya. So more and more we ask more question in this world. Everything we cannot explain properly. This is called avidya. This is called karana. So when for individual level we can call is the avidya, total level is called maya. In this maya also anirvachya, at the same time our Sukshma Sharira, Karan Sharira also Anirvachya. So this is the meaning. And then what is the Karan Sharira? It says Sharira Dvayasya Karanamatra. You know, there are gram, you say mung. In Hindi, you say mung. No, I don't know what we call in English, mung dal. This mung, we soak inside the water. And then second day, what it happens, little bit fluffy. And then some sprout is there. So we can say, suppose this is mung. I don't know how to write mung. Then second day some sprout is come. So we can say this mung is karana. That way somebody was telling seed is the karana. This is why they are using seed, means bija. So this is karanam and this sprout is called karya. Same way, because of our ignorance, agnanam, because of our ignorance is equal to karan sharira, then we would like to be happy. For happiness, Bhagavan has given two things. Sharira, one is called Sukshma. But since we cannot have any interaction with Sukshma Sharira, with this gross world, that's why Bhagavan has given another Sharira. Is called Sthula Sharira. So because of Agnana, Bhagavan has provided two Sharira, is called Sukshma Sharira, and another. And with the help of this Sukshma and Sthula Sharira, we can have self-knowledge, Atmagnan. If Bhagavan has not given this Sukshma and Sthula Sharira, then what will happen? So Bhagavan has provided. Because of that, we can remove our Agnana. So we can say this Karan Sharira, which another name is called Agnanam, Bhagavan has provided two Shariras, Sthula Sukshma. So this Agnanam is the cause of two Shariras, Sthula Sukshma. That's why I have written Sharira Dvayasya Karan. This Karan Sharira is the cause. Here again, Karan Sharira is the cause of two bodies, subtle as well as gross body. This Karan Sharira. Another, this Karan Sharira, this subtle Sharira is Swarupasya Agnana. Swarupasya, this Agnanam doesn't know I am all-pervading consciousness. It is called Sarupa Agnana. Sarupa means which cannot be changed is called Sarupa Agnana. This Karan Sharira doesn't know I am all-pervading consciousness. That's why it's called Swarupasya Agnana. It is the ignorance of our own real nature. It is called Karan Sharira. And Karan Sharira is called Nirvikalpa Rupa. Aham Nirvikalpo Nirakara Rupa. We always used to chant. At that time, Vikalpa Shabdakam. Vikalpa means many parts. There are many parts are called Vikalpa. Our body has many parts. It's called Vikalpa. Hand, leg. This Bhagavan has given many parts. Eyes, ears are called Vikalpa. But one who doesn't have any type of part is called Nirvikalpa. Vikalpam, Nirgatam, Yasmat, otherwise Vikalpaha, Nirgataha, Yasmat, it is called Nirvikalpa. So this Agnanam Shariram doesn't have like Sukshma Sharira is Saptadasha Kalabhi, 17 parts. Does Karan Sharira has? Same as Sthula Sharira has lots of parts. The same part is available in Karan Sharira. So it says Nirvikalpa. It is totally undifferentiated. It's called Nirvikalpa. So when can we feel our Karan Sharira? So Answer is in the sleep. In the sleep, we are one with our own Karan Sharira. That's why it says we always feel good when we go to sleep. Why? Because in sleep, there is a no Sukshma Sharira available. Totally we are not connected with our both body. That's why always we feel happy. Because whenever we connect with this both Sharira, problem creates. That's why in sleep, undifferentiated form, Swayam Apito Bhavati. In Mandukya, even in I think Brihadaranyaka, in sleep what happens? We are resolved in oneself. Because though no body, no both body, that's why we, and it is pure ignorance, nothing. Pure ignorance. There is a nothing vastu agrahana. Even it says, Raja, Rajana bhavati, Andaha, Andahana bhavati. Where? In deep sleep. That's why we feel always enjoying. And that's why it says, there are three types of people. Uttamaha, Madhyamaha, Mandaha. Let me write here. Suppose I say, to understand this example, suppose I say, if there is a rope here again, if there is a rope here, if we see rope as a rope, do we have any problem? No problem, because we know we have gnana, this is rope. And we go in, suppose in dark, there's a total darkness, and we cannot able to see this rope, then do we have any problem? Because in darkness, we cannot recognize this is rope or snake. But when it is a twilight, it is Sandhya Samaya, twilight, then we cannot able to recognize whether it is a rope or this is a snake. Then only it creates the problem. Same way, so one in the light, one who says, yeah, this is the rope, it is called Uttama Adhikari. If there is a dark, and if person is not even interested what is in front of me, then we say it is a Manda Adhikari, because it is not interested. But there are people, they have doubt whether this is rope or this is snake. It is called Madhyama. Same way, what is the problem with us? We always use one word. What I keep on telling, I am, again I am. So we are using, I am man, I am fat, tall, everything. We always keep on telling, having kept sthula sharira in our mind. And same way, another thing, I am sukhi dukhi. So when we keep on telling, there is a one common thing is I am. Even sleep also it will come I am. So we know there is something in me. I am is common. But this identification with body, it creates problem because it's a twilight. If we are sampurna gnani, we don't have problem because we know. I know this is body is given, but I am not body mind sense complex. No problem. If a person, one who are here, no, there are many people, they are shepherd, they are not interested. Why? They were very happy in their own life. They have their own goats, they have own sheep. We say sometime yesterday, the day before yesterday, this Hanumanji was sitting here, no? We have done Chaitri Purnima. So I asked Mali, when you keep inside our puja room, so she came and says, where should I put this Ganpati ji? So even she doesn't know what is Ganpati, what is Vishnu. Still she enjoys the life. So it's called totally month. They are enjoying the life, they have no problem. But problem, we are not even know. We know I am something, but I don't know I'm all pervading consciousness. Even though we are not a mandadikari, we are not like these people. We know I am. But problem is, I am not ready to accept I am dukhi. I'm not ready to accept I have problem. That's why we all come in which category? Madhyam category. Because in this deep sleep, because of Agnana, we are always happy. Like these Manda people. They are always happy. They have no problem. So Karan Sharira is total ignorance. And total ignorance means bliss, bliss, happiness, nothing, no problem. So in deep sleep, we are always happy. Even I have written here, if we can prepare our mind and it becomes thoughtless in meditation, mind is also happy, but it is ignorance only. Because when you will come out from the meditation, same problem will start. So this also, both Ananda is only out of ignorance only. So this is called our Karan Sharira. Karan Sharira is equal to, in short, ignorance, avidya. Out of avidya only whole Jagat sustain, perpetuate without stopping. Let me tell again one thing. This we have seen. Where can I write? Here. Suppose ignorance is there, Agnana. Our capital from birth is Agnana. Because we don't know, we are all pervading. Because of Agnana, we feel helplessness. We feel unhappy. There are many problems that are sitting in the mind. And because of these all problems, we desire of what? To become happy, desire to come out for all type of problem. Only desire cannot remain as it is. No, we cannot see daydreams. We have to fulfill our old desire, and to fulfill our desire, we have to perform many type of action. And to fulfill our happiness, this action may be keeping dharma in our mind, and sometimes we can cut corners of dharma. And both action, dharma and adharma action, will gives papa and punya. If we have money out of adharma, it's called papa, and we have done lots of prayer, it's called punya. This papa punya will give janma. This janma by birth, same problem, Agnana. And here desire I have written, Shankaracharya used to say it is called kama. Kama means desire and akshana means karma. So Agnanam, kama, karma, papa punya, janma, this is the cycle. And how can we come out from the cycle? So from where it starts, it should remove. What is this? Agnana. If we remove our Agnanam about what is our real nature, if Gnanam comes here, then we won't feel helplessness, we won't feel any dukkitvam, then we won't have any desire for personal desire to become happy. Then we keep on doing karma, but without any personal desire. Then generally we won't incur punya papa, and there is a no birth. This is only cycle. There is nothing else. Very easy, no? Only we have to take gnana, we can come out from this samsara. So up to here, what is Atma Kaha? So Guruji says Atma is Sthula Sthula Sukshma Karan Sharirat Vyatiriktah. Then another was Avasthatraya Sakshi. So this section is over. Now Avasthatraya Sakshi. So that our student has asked, we can change this. Avasthatrayam kim Jagrata Swapna Sushupti Avastha. Jagrat Avastha ka Shrotradi Gnanendriyani Shabdadi Vishayehi cha Gnayate iti Yatsa Jagrat Avastha. Now this Shariratrayam topic is over. Now Avasthatraya Sakshi. Then he says, Avasthatrayam kim? Then Guruji says there are three states. It's called Jagrata, another is called Swapna and Sushupti. Jagrata means awake, Sushupti dream, and Sushupti means Nidra, deep sleep. So suppose again when I say I eat, suppose then I dreamt means in sapna I saw something, and last one I slept peaceful. Three sentences. I eat, I can eat many things. I eat, I drink, I walk, whatever. This is called Jagrata. This is called Swapna, dream, and this is called Shushupti. And again we have seen the definition of Swarupam, Yat Swarupam, Yena Nishchayati, Tat Na Vyabhicharati. Whatever our real nature should not keep on changing. This is called our real self. So in this state, three states, I is there. In dream also, I am is there. And even in deep sleep also, I is there. Rest is keep on changing. So this is called our real nature. So we are the witness of Sakshi means witness. We are the Sakshi, the witness of all three avastha. Witness means we are not involved. This is the real nature, and this Sakshi is called even Turiya. But let me one thing, if whether you understand or not, but when we say Sakshi, it means to become a Sakshi, we need a Vishwa, means universe must be there. Then we say, no, I'm a Sakshi of this action. Then there is a Sakshi is there, and then whole world should be there. But when we say, I am only, at that time, even at that time, there is a no universe, only I am. That without, when Sakshi is there, Sakshan means needed. But when I say I am only, is called pure consciousness, and this is called Turiya. This is our real nature. In Mandukya it says Chaturtha. This is the fourth, but fourth in the means of not creating 1, 2, 3, but the meaning of fourth means one is the witness of everything, but one step more, even it is not witness, it is everything. This is called Turiya. That's why it says, but to teach someone else, they have to use this word Sakshi. Because still we are considering, we are giving the truthfulness to all three states. That's why first they have come, they take out I from all three, and then they say, even this I can be sustained without the three states also, without universe also, that I, that consciousness, this is our real nature. So now, to separate ourselves, we can see ourselves separate from all this. This method is started. So there are three methods I have stated. I think one is called Panchakosha Avasthatraya Lakshana. This Stula, Shariratraya Vivekaha, and this is called Avastha. Three methods, Karya Karan Vivek, I have already told. Now this is Avasthatraya Viveka. Even what I have explained, one has to remember all the time, avastha means which cannot remain permanently. It's called ava plus stha. Stha means to remain as it is. It's called stha, but which never remain as it is. It's called avastha. So, is Guruji has given Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. There are three states. And among, now student has asked, Jagrat Avastha Ka. What is that Jagrat state, awakening state? Then replied, given by teacher is Shrotradi Gnanendriyani Shabdadi Vishayehi Cha Gnayate Iti Yat Sa Jagrat Avastha. So I have given, I think it will here also now. So this is Jagrat Avastha Ka. So I have written Gnayate. The meaning of Gnayate is mean we are aware of something. We are cognized something are called Gnayate. Then how can we cognize external object? The exact external object are called Vishayaha. And Bhagavan has given, gifted us, is called Gnanendriya. So Gnanendriya come in contact with different type of sense object. So that is written here. Gnanendriyani. So let me tell you. Here Shrotradi Gnanendriyani. Shrotra, all Gnanendriya beginnings from where? So Shrotra. That's why Adi Shabda is written. Shrotradi. This Gnanendriya begins with Shrotra, are called Gnanendriya, and this all Vishaya starts from where? Shabda. So it begins from Shabda, is called Vishayaha. We can cognize this Vishaya with the help of which are called Jagrat Avastha. So when we get up from our bed and when our eyes opens, immediately our eyes goes up, suppose in ceiling, that there is a contact with ceiling. Then Jagrat Avastha starts. And one by one, these all sense organs are come in contact with different type of object. It is called Jagrat Avastha. So that is written Gnayate, we can aware of what? So it says Gnanendriyani. This whole list, now we know Shrotram, Tvak, Chakshu, Rasana, Gran, and we have seen the sphere. Shrotrasya Vishayaha, Shabda Grahanam, Tvak Vishayaha, Tvachaha Vishayaha, Sparsha Grahanam, Chakshushaha Vishayaha, Rupa Grahanam, Rasanayaha Vishayaha, Rasa Grahanam, and Granasya Vishayaha, Gandha Grahanam. This is when it possible in waking state. So this is called Jagrat Avastha, where our sense organ comes in contact with external object. And they keep on reporting inside. This is Upama, this is flower, this is something, word coming, this water sound, everything is reporting inside. When it possible in waking us, in Jagrata Avastha. A consciousness, when in consciousness is everywhere, even in Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha, and Sushupti Avastha, even all three Sharira also, Sthul, Sukshma, Karan, but when consciousness is acting through or all perceiving through Gnanendriya in waking state. At that time, the name of this consciousness is given Vishwa. Suppose I have told, I know only Sachin Tendulkar. So if Sachin Tendulkar batsman, if Sachin Tendulkar is bowler, if Sachin Tendulkar fielding, is fielder. Sachin Tendulkar is one, acting in different way. Same way Chaitanya, consciousness is same, one, but when is always awake through this our sthula sharira, and our all indriyas are acting, it's called Vishwa. So Vishwa is called individual name in Jagrat Avastha of consciousness. The name of Atma in Jagrat Avastha are called Vishwa. And one more thing, this is at Vyashti level. They have given Samashti level in Tattvabodha. Nothing, not given. This is Vyashti level. But when we think from Samashti level, whole Jagrat Avastha at the standpoint of universe. So what is the name of that consciousness? It's called Virat. Purusha Suktam is only for this Virat Purusha. So whole Jagat is nothing but this whole gross. Whatever in Jagrat Avastha we have to be careful. We always have our interaction with gross element. Vishaya are gross. Our sthula body is also gross. Only this Gnanendriya are sukshma. Otherwise, everything is gross. So in this gross, whatever we are keep on doing different type of karma, this Atma is called Vishwa. And at Samashti level, same consciousness is called Virat. I always used to say, if there is a tank, then only water can possible in tap water. Same way, this Virata, Samashti is called like a big tank. From this, individual jiva can have their own small consciousness. So Vishwa is a Vyashti level, Virata is a Samashti level. And one more thing we have to be careful, this Vishwa, even though we say it works at Jagrat Avastha, means a sthula sharira, but it doesn't mean it is not active in Sukshma Karan Sharira. Suppose I say Kaikam Puja. Kaik Puja means what we are doing every day in the morning, 5:45 is called Kaikam. So when we do puja with our all this body, gross body is called Kaikam. So in Kaikam Puja, we are using our lips, we are chanting. So Vachika is also there. And hope while doing puja, our mind is within puja. So our mind is also involved. So even though we say it's a Kaikam Puja, but all our gross body, even our speech and mind is involved. Same way, when we say this is the Vishwa, is not only at gross level. This Vishwa is also subtle body, can access and even at the Karan body. But detail of this, we can see tomorrow if you don't understand. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Any question? No? Sharmila ji, no? Question and question. Lots of questions.
Lot of questions. Slowly, Swamiji.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep listening, understand.
Mataji, I am having question.
Yeah, please.
One thing that Panch and Panchi, What is that difference?
You didn't attend at the
You had explained. Yeah, you had explained, but that word I'm not getting still. Panchi.
Pancha means 5. We
Yes.
know 5. Pancha means 5. 5 means
Huh.
if we say I have 5 fingers, all are separate. It's called
Yes.
pancha. But which are separate, but now they have made in one, is called
Huh.
panchi.
Panchi. Okay.
So before grossification, all pancha mahabhuta are separate. Akash, Vayu, Jad,
Yes.
Agni, Prithvi all are separate. But after grossification, which are separate, they have made all together is called panchi. Because in
So now they
gross,
become one only. They
have
become one
one.
only.
But in the sense, if we say this is Akasha, so in gross, it is not only Akasha. In Akasha,
Yes.
there are all 4 elements are available. That's why they are become a panchi. There in one, all 5 elements are available. It's called panchi. Before that, it was separate. Okay, understand?
Yes. And this Jivatma is subtle body or
Subtle body only. So I think,
Jivatma subtle
yeah,
body?
so
Yes.
you
It
and
is
I,
written. Yeah, it was written in your that. Yes.
yeah. When we identify ourselves as a consciousness, when identifies oneself with the subtle body and starts thinking, I am, but my limitation is up to subtle body, that thinking is called Jivatma.
Okay.
That our thinking, that notion is called Jivatma. When notion will go, Jiva will go, Atma will remain. This is it. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Namaste.